Hey team, today I want to talk to you about your circle of control, sometimes referred to as your circle of influence, and originally popularized by Stephen Covey in his book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Great book, team, well worth a read. The basic idea of this model is that there are three areas that you could be focused on: your circle of control, your circle of influence, or your circle of concern. And the basic idea is the more you focus here on the center in your circle of control, the better off you'll be in terms of both effectiveness and in terms of well-being. And I want you to think about this. What is it that you can ultimately try and control? The only thing that you can hope to try and control in your life. That's right. It's you. Controlling your perceptions, your reactions, your responses, how you choose to behave to the circumstances you find yourself in. And show of hands, team, who agrees it's bloody hard to control yourself a lot of the time? It's hard to do what you know would be good for you, or to do the right thing rather than the easy thing. But that is the only thing that you can try and control, is you. Outside of yourself, there's your circle of influence, and that's the people you interact with on a daily basis. You can immediately impact for the better or for the worse. Maybe your colleagues, maybe spouse, family members, those people you have direct interactions with. But if you want to focus on your circle of influence, pro tip, the easiest way to do that effectively is to focus on your circle of control anyway. To choose how you respond to people, how you engage, how you interpret their behavior. Do you give them the benefit of the doubt? Focus on your circle of control if you want to be as effective as possible and have the highest levels of well-being, to feel empowered. Circle of influence, important as well, but really it's about that circle of control. And then there's this other area out here, out in the nebulous, the circle of concern. And this is stuff that you could worry about, and it might actually impact you. However, it's not stuff that's useful to you to focus on. What might it be? Oh, geez, maybe there's a change in government coming up. Who's going to be in charge? Will they have the same ideological outlook as me? Oh, no. What's Elon going to rename next? Who knows? There's all sorts of things you can be focused on, eh? And it's big stuff out here, and some of it might be stuff that matters, but you're always better off bringing it back to you. What can I control? What are the actions I can take? For example, global warming might be in your circle of concern, but rather than sitting there angsting over that, focus on what you can do. Maybe it's recycling more. Maybe it's getting solar panels. Who knows? Maybe there's a restructure going on in your organization and you might lose your job. That can definitely impact you. But rather than sitting there worrying about it or focus on that, think about, what can I do? How can I establish the value that I add in this role? Or maybe, how can I take some steps to prepare me for the worst case scenario? Maybe preparing a CV, getting that up to scratch. All right, team, this is what we know. The more you focus on your circle of control, the better off you'll be in terms of effectiveness and well-being. The more you focus further out, particularly on that circle of concern, the more you will reduce your effectiveness, reduce how empowered you feel, how in control of your life that you feel. Focus on your circle of control, team. And when you find your attention slipping outwards, and when you find yourself thinking about everything that everyone else should or shouldn't be doing, bring it back to you. What can I do? What are the actions I can take? How can I choose to perceive this and respond to it? All right, team. Circle of control. You got this.